Hello everybody. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too quick and abrupt. But so today, sorry, I'll try to keep my stutter down to a minimum for this. But today we are going over word problems for trigonomic equations, specifically those for the right triangle. So trigonomic equations are really simple once you understand them. The key to trigonomic equations is the fact that they are built to explain to you how what you're doing applies to the real world, and they are meant to confuse you. That is their purpose, is to take all of this, to take a very simple equation that's just a triangle, and to make it into a couple paragraphs of confusing words with a bunch of details that you don't need to know. And so the key is to extract what the question is, what they want from you, what the answer they need to get from you, and the information that they're giving you to calculate that answer. So for example, here you have the people of Bridgetown wanted to build a bridge across a nearby river. Since they were poor swimmers, they decided to measure the width of the river before they swim across. They spotted a tree across the river and marked the spot directly across from it. Then they walked to another point 10 meters down the river and found that the angle between this side of the river is 40 degrees. So I've already taken the liberty of circling out some of the information that you need to know in order to be able to do this. So they give you already that they have a river, you have a tree, and a point across the river, and a distance that he walked. And they give you 10 meters and 40 degrees. So a good way to do it is to just draw a triangle. So for example, this is the tree, and then this is the distance he walked. So this is 10 meters. This is 40 degrees, and then this is the river. That's the river. So this is, all of this just boils down to this right here, which is really simply solved as cosine of 40 is equal to 10 over hypotenuse. But it's also significant to figure out that this is what they're asking you. They want the length of this, or the width of the river. We'll call it the width of the river. And so when you calculate this out, it can be simplified down to x is equal to 10 over cosine of 40 degrees. And so that solved out is 10 over cosine of 40 degrees. Oh, forgot the second parentheses. Which is equal to 13.05. And so now we know that h is 13.05, or the hypotenuse. So all it takes now to figure out the width of the river is to use the Pythagorean theorem. So we have 13 squared 0.05 minus 10 squared is equal to the width of the river squared. So if we square root this, minus 10 squared gives us 70.04, but that's not the width yet. We need to square root that. So we get the width of the river as being 8.39 meters. There we go. It's super simple. Just circle out the details of information, draw a depiction of what it is that you need, and specify what it is they're asking, and then use the information that you know from doing things prior to figure out the problem. It's super simple. Thank you.